What's up, everyone? Hope everyone is doing amazing today. So today I want to speak about CBO versus ABO. So as you guys know, um, when it comes down to Facebook ads, when it comes down to any other type of ads, a lot of people are like, what is better, like CBO, ABO? And I think that's like the battle of ages when it comes down to scaling, when it comes down to testing, obviously also, but today, I want to speak about CBO versus ABO when it comes down to scaling. Obviously, I will say a little bit of introduction and tell you about the testing and what is best in my opinion. But I think both of them have a purpose when it comes down to testing and scaling. They have both different purposes. So the first thing that I'm going to go down the route is ABO. So let's talk about ABO. So ABO is just having your budget into every single ad sets that you have. So you have multiple ad sets, and each ad sets will have a specified budget. $10 a day, $15 a day, $20 a day. Doesn't matter what your budget is. On those ad sets, it's basically having the budget inside those ad sets. Compared to CBO is instead of putting the budget towards the ad set level, it will put it towards the campaign level. So the best performing ad set will get the most out of the budget. And in paper, it looks amazing. In paper, CBO looks like a whole beast. Looks like something like that you should always use. Because think about it. Let's say you have 10 different interests and you have a CBO. The amount that is spent inside the CBO will be towards the one that performs the best, or the two, three top ones that perform the best. Compared to ABO, everything, spend the money equally. So you need to be more inside the campaign, scale everything yourself. So CBO may look like a go brain, like a no-brainer, but the thing is, at the end of the day, guys, when it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So what do I mean by this? Is there's a lot of flaws when it comes down to CBO. So the first thing is a lot of the time when you're testing with ABO and you have different interests, you will see if you have tested enough products in your life, you will see that certain products may have bad metrics, like a high CPC, a low CTR, but they still make sales. The interest still makes sales. And you'll have some of the time that the interest overall have incredible metrics, but no sales. The best metric that you saw, like 7% is CTR, 0.09 CPC, like something outstanding, and they don't make sales. So the thing with CBO is that it's going to push the thing that has the best metric, but it doesn't mean that it has the best metrics that is going to make sales. So when I start to test my products, I always go towards ABO. I think it's the best option because at first you don't have data. You don't have data, you don't have information, you don't have anything about your client. It's just you're targeting cold audience. So you want to make sure to control every aspect as possible and to kill the bad ones. After after that, you have controlled all those metrics, that you know what works, what doesn't work, what creative works, what interests work, what age, what everything. What you're going to do is you're going to create a powerful image of your perfect audience, the gender, the country, the age, what interest, and you're going to put that into a CBO. But now that CBO is nourished with only the best interest, the best targeting, the best everything. So it will drive the traffic towards the best. But now you're scaling, so it's a whole new thing. Now CBO will work amazingly well because you are scaling. So please, guys, keep that in mind. When you're testing on any platform, you want to have as much control as possible. Because if you let the algorithm choose for you, The algorithm doesn't know. The algorithm is all over the place. Obviously, don't get me wrong. The algorithm will get smarter and smarter and smarter every time your purchase, your campaign gets sales. And the more it gets sales, the more it gets information, the smarter it becomes, and um, the more, let's say, you want to let Facebook handle those things, and you want to be more free towards Facebook helping you with getting customers. But let's be honest right here. Most of the time, you're going to test a product into a general store, and you're going to test a bunch of products with different kind of interest. Facebook doesn't know where your client is, who your client is. You need to lead them towards a direction that could maybe work. That's what you need to do. And when it's working and it's making sales, then you want to let Facebook lead on autopilot. And how to let more Facebook lead is with CBO. You want to create something that has the perfect audience and let them find the best interest and find and scale the best interest. But when it's about testing, I like to control. I like to control because I think, I have tried multiple times to not control. I have tried multiple times to let Facebook go when I started. Okay? So when I started, I tried Facebook doing their things and it didn't work well. It didn't. But every time, like 10 out of 10, when I had enough data, I let Facebook control and it worked 100% of the time. So and this is after, like, me and my brother, we test like literally like hundreds of products a month. So that's after data and data and data that we saw. It is better to control with ABO at first, and when you have data, to let Facebook control. There's nobody that can tell me that is good at the beginning to let Facebook control. Unless you have some sort of data, unless you have some sort of email list, whatever, some sort of TikTok organic, or if you have some points, some type of data in any way, Facebook is always better to lead. But if you're in the middle, think about it, guys. It just makes sense. Let's say and that's the reason that I tell people that no interest are amazing, but when you know when to use it. It's the same thing as the CBO. Let me give you an example. A lot of people say, yeah, no interest is the best thing. We have a lot of products that works with no interest. But think about it. You're launching a brand new product, brand new, completely new. And this product has a large audience, like something for hair for women, something, for lips for women, something like this. Every woman has lips. So if you do no interest, it will work quite amazingly well. But if you do interest, it could work as well if you have the core interest. But no interest won't be a problem. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, let's say another scenario. Now you have a product that, let's say it's a machine for tattoo artists, and you're going to do no interest. The audience is too small to let Facebook find your audience at first. You don't have any data point. The machine with like the tattoo machine is too little on of audience. So you need to help Facebook with interest. Again, after that you have data, you want to let Facebook do his thing because he's going to be better than you. But at first, you need to guide him. It's like, let's say you're driving a Tesla. At first, you want to drive your Tesla. And when you're on the main road, you want to let Tesla do his thing. And now you're good. It's like the same thing with Facebook. You want to drive at first towards the right direction and let it on autopilot after. That's what you need to do. And how do I know those things? I know those things because I've tested it multiple times, countless of times. So if you want to be good with dropshipping, if you want to be good with ads, you need to learn those patterns. You need to learn those things and ask yourself those questions and understand how ads work at the core. If you understand how ads work at the core, then you will understand what is good, what is not good. Think about it, because at the end of the day, is just to understand the basics, how customer behavior works, how ads perform, how they, get smarter with data. After you read about Facebook policies, Facebook optimization, and you test a few products and you really put your 100%, you will know what works, what doesn't work. You will know what you need to use and what you don't need to use. Obviously, there's always secret things here and there that you guys will learn over the time, but overall, everything is out there already. Obviously, if you want to be in the top 1%, you need some kind of experience. You need some tips and tricks that only, the best one have. And that's why we are here for it. And that's why we make videos about those things. And that's why we mentor people about those things, because there's things that you can only understand with testing, because you don't have a Facebook analyst beside you. And let's be honest, if you try to contact Facebook, it looks like they don't know what they're doing. So I don't know who's controlling the behind the scenes, um, but to those people who are controlling the algorithm, you're not speaking to them. Let's make sure of that. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Hope you understand. Hope you love it. Wish you an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.